Hi guys, my name is Chef Ali Mandhry and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been amazing. I love the YouTube journey. I love it. Now, we're gonna make a lovely Eid Al Adha recipe and we're talking about some goat or mutton biryani. And I have a lovely hamper by YouTube. As you can see that, lovely hamper. So what comes with the hamper is a recipe by yours truly. Look at that, Chef Ali Mandhry. So this is basically a recipe that I curated myself and it's just gonna be amazing. So the hashtag is with me, hashtag with Chef Ali, hashtag cook with Chef Ali, hashtag YouTube KE. We're gonna make amazing dishes and I'll be joined by amazing influencers and you know, sky is the limit. It's just gonna be fantastic. So first things first, let's try and make our lovely biryani. First thing, we are gonna fry the onions. So here are the onions. We're just gonna fry them until golden brown. A good biryani has to have nicely golden brown onions. Next step, I'm gonna take my potatoes. I love to add a little bit of some color on the potatoes. Just a little bit of some yellow color. This is probably the yellow color that you're still gonna use on the other one. So let's take a look at this. We're just gonna color them. This is absolutely optional, but you can do it if you like. If you're as fancy as me, it's all good. Now, let's put them on some hot oil and fry them. Ideally, you're supposed to use the same oil that you fried your onions so that it's going to be flavorful. By the end of the day, it's all good as long as it's going to be cooked. I don't have forever in the kitchen. So fry them until they have a lovely crust and then you're good. Next step, we have to marinate our mutton. Look at that. So that's a lovely mutton or goat, whatever you get, it's all good. Now you want to marinate this. So we're going to use Pawpaw. This is Pawpaw trosa or holiday masala. By the end of the day, a little bit slightly ripe but not very ripe. If you can get a raw one, the best. What you're going to do, you're just going to remove the seeds and then we're going to make a puree and put it in the mix. So to scoop out this seeds from here, I'm just going to use a scoop. You can use a spoon, it's all good. It really doesn't matter as long as you have all the seeds outside. That's it. Put this aside, you don't need it. Take a spoon and I'm going to use a different bowl. I'm just going to make a puree with my spoon. You can use a grater, you can use a fork. I'm just going to move this so you can be able to see what's happening in here. So this is an amazing tenderizer. The reason we're using Pawpaw is because it is an amazing tenderizer for your meat. It tenderizes meat so fast and easy, and then at the end of the day it still adds that beautiful flavor in the mix. So I'm going to remove a little bit of skin. It's inside because we don't need that, and put this aside. And I have my puree. Just gonna make sure that I'm mashing it completely. And I'm gonna take my mutton and I'm gonna put it in the mix. And I'm gonna mix everything together. Great! So look at those potatoes. All you need is this lovely crust. Look at that. Fantastic. So these are almost ready. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take a platter and I'm gonna take a kitchen towel. I'm gonna place it there in another kitchen towel. I'm gonna place it there and I'm gonna remove my potatoes from the oil. And the reason I'm doing the kitchen towel is because I don't want them to have a lot of oil. So I want all the oil to be sucked by the kitchen towel, if that's it in English. Or probably it is English, but probably it could mean a lot of things. But at the end of the day, you know, all you need is this kitchen towel to suck all the oil or extract all the oil if some language is not good. Look at that, that is fantastic. Now let's take a look at our onions. Look at those. Lovely, doing well. We still need them to brown completely. So probably another 3 minutes will be nice and brown, and then we can continue. But without wasting time, we're gonna start making our curry or the rojo. Make the curry or the rojo now. All you need to do is basically get rid of this oil and then get another sufuria. Great. So what's gonna happen, I'm gonna take a little bit of some oil from the onions that are frying. Look at the onions are nice and golden. I'm just gonna put this oil in my sufuria. I love this oil because it's beautiful and flavorful. We got beautiful flavors. Awesome. Great. Right. Now, I'm gonna saute some garlic and ginger mince in the mix. I'm gonna start sauteing. Lovely. That's looking good. So as that is actually browning, let's come back to the onions. I love the color right now. So what you need to do, once it's nice and golden like that, just remove them because they continue to cook. Remove them and then place them over that kitchen towel. So this will continue to brown because it is still super hot. Nice. Looking good. Now, if you take a look at here, we already have our potatoes, we already have our onions that are nice and fried. So straight ahead, let's go back to our garlic. You don't want anything to burn. Go in with your whole spices, whole pilau spices. Look at that, it's nice and fragrant. You just hit a little bit. Woo! To go. Great. At this point now you want to go in with your mutton that you marinated with some pawpaw in the mix. Yep. Woo! Smoking! The kitchen is smoking, baby! Woo! Okay, I need everything is red because it's YouTube. So what you want to do, mix it up. So take a closer look at that. Take a closer look at that. So great. So you want to mix it up. So at this point, it's like you're getting all the beautiful flavors from the goat and the pawpaw, and you're just mixing everything up. This is amazing. Show them how this looks like. Take a closer look at that. Woo, beautiful. Beautiful. At this point, you'll go in with some Garam Masala. You can get Garam Masala in any of your favorite supermarket. You just want to flavor that meat. You just want the meat to be nice and juicy and zero waste, and get rid of everything. And then mix it up again. Get all the beautiful flavors. Oh my god, this smells so good right now. Feels like I wanna eat this. This is so good. Oh yeah, it can be my daughter, but at the end of the day, it's all good. Great, looks good. Now go in with your tomatoes. Now this is the point that you just go in with everything. It's like you're making tumbukiza. So go in with the tomatoes, and then go in with your sweet pepper, and then go in with your tomato paste. But let's wait on the tomato paste right now. Let's give it a good mix. Let's give it a good mix. Yes! Do you want to see what's happening in here? Take a look at here. Take a look at here. Look at that. Now everything is marrying together. It's like there's a wedding happening inside here. It's like, oh my god, the tomatoes, the onions, not the sweet pepper, and the spices, and the goat, chilling, marrying one another. Great, looking good. Now at this point, just want to let it cook a little bit. I'm sitting in my own kitchen. What's wrong with me? It's all good. Great. So make sure that the heat is on medium level. And now you want to go in with your tomato paste. Great. So I have tomato paste, approximately 300 grams. You know, we love our biryani to be nice and red. That's basically the Swahili way of making biryani. So just put a lot of tomato paste in the mix. Yes. Put this aside, and then it's time to mix up everything. It's Eid, guys. You're gonna have some fun. What's happening? Okay, there's a little heat happening somewhere. So mix it up. So at this point, it's like all the flavors are combining really well. You can see this, right? Yeah, combining really, really well. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Next step, I'm gonna go in with my maziwa. So when we talk about maziwa, this is buttermilk or sour milk or maziwa Lala, whatever you like, whatever works for you, as long as ni maziwa yalo katika maziwa yalo gandwa. Or is it maziwa kugandwa or maziwa kukatika? Then it really doesn't matter. But it's maziwa Lala or buttermilk. Or if you're in the Middle East, you're gonna call it laban, right? Laban, right? Yeah, laban. Wait, let's do this. Pour it in the mix. This is basically, oh my God, make sure that everything is like, you're not gonna leave anything on deck. How about that? That is me. And then give it a good mix. Give it a good mix. Give it a good mix. Ooh, look at that. Now that looks good. Now that looks good. Oh my God. Can you see this? That's crazy. Great, so make sure that all the flavors are coated really well in the mix. Now, you need some salt in your life. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna go in with some salt. And that's very little salt, so I'm probably just gonna add a little bit of salt. So I have my lovely luminac here, which has some salt. Yes, oh, let's do the Salt Bay thingy. Let's do the Salt Bay thingy. So I'm gonna do it from here, and I'm gonna throw here. I'm gonna throw on the camera. Did you see that? Let's do this. Great. Some Salt Bay, and then give it a good mix. Give it a good mix. Fantastic. Love this. Now at this point, this is the point that you can add in your potatoes and onions. Well, so potatoes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why the hell am I even counting these potatoes? But at the end of the day, it's all good. Great. And then go in with the onions. So onions is basically the secret of biryani. You know, it's all about those onions and all the beautiful flavors from the onions. Lovely. I'm going to reserve a little bit towards the end so that we can get a little bit of some garnish to go with it. I think at some point we're going to put some lime or lemon juice, but you need to put lime and lemon juice when your potatoes are lovely and soft, because the moment you put anything acidic, your potatoes won't cook. They become super hard. Oh, it's Swahili. At the end of the day, it's all good. So you want to let this cook. I'm going to cover it so that it cooks for at least 25 minutes or so. But you want to make sure that it's not burning. So adjust the flame to a little bit medium-low, and then we're going to cover it. So let's look for a lid. But don't look at me. Just look at this. Great. We have a lid. We are gonna cover it. Perfect. And let it cook. Let's make the rice. So I have 4 cups of water in the pan, and then I have 2 cups of rice. So I'm not going to call these cups or mugs, but at the end of the day, this is what I measured. So remember, whenever you're making rice, it needs to be ratio 2:1. So if you're using 2 cups or 2 mugs of rice, you need to make sure that you have 4 of the same content or the same size in the mix. I'm talking a lot of social media right now, so it's all about content. Some salt in the mix. Put this inside. And then, of course, you need some oil. So I'm gonna take the oil that I fried the onions. I'm gonna go with it in the mix. I'm just gonna make sure my rice is nice and combined really well. And then you know what? I'm just gonna bring this to a boil and I'm gonna cover it. And after it's nice and boiled, I'm gonna go in with the food coloring. Let's do this. Begins. No, actually it continues. Alright, so look at that. The rice is actually boiling up. Now you want this to reduce completely, and then that's when you can go in with your food coloring. But before then, look at that. Woo! We love that steam, baby! Let's do this! Ding ding ding! Vurunya warango! Vurunya warango! We're gonna vurunya that. So great. Give it a good mix. Ooh la la! 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 Look at that! Oh my God! This tomato paste is insane. This specific brand is insane. Shall I show it to you? Nah, you gotta pay for it. But you know what? I think we should tease him a little. Oh my god, the potatoes are super soft. Look at that. Oh my god! This is almost there, man. This is almost super red. Oh, you guys, I gotta show you this. I gotta show you this brand. Oye, tuonyeshe usionyeshe. Tuonyeshe usionyeshe. Tasikiliza cameraman hapa na producer. Tuonyeshe usionyeshe. Tuonyeshe. 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 Okay, producer anasema tuonyeshe. Wait. Oh my god. You got my dustbin. I'm sorry. But it is a brand that, you know, we grew up using, and I didn't know if the tomato paste is nice and red like this. It is Peptan, and hey, Pot and Apron. Your choice is really good. So by the way, all this is courtesy of Pot and Apron. Of course, courtesy of YouTube, but the supplier is Pot and Apron. And Moha, where did he start? You need to watch his Instagram video. He goes like, no, it's actually, you know, I can't say it, but at the end of the day, it's all good. Great. So at this point, this looks really good. I'm gonna go in with juice of 1 lemon or lime, but since I am very analog, I'm gonna take my lemon or lime squeezer, and I'm gonna go in with juice of, is it 1 lime or 2 lime? 1 lime? Okay, juice of 1 lime. You know, at this rate, you have to be reminded everything, because you keep on forgetting when you are married with 2 kids. Man, you forget everything, right? Good. So we have enough. Wow. Okay, this rojo is gold. This rojo is gold. Okay, this rojo is gold. We gotta taste it, and when we taste it, we're gonna do the Swahili way. This is what we're gonna do. What? Wait. Scoop it out, like that. Put it on your hand, like that. Lick it. That's how you taste. That's basically the Swahili way. A little bit of some salt. My wife shouldn't see me doing this because she knows I love salt. Great, and then give it a good mix again. Okay. That rojo is so good. It looks amazing. You don't want to mash the potatoes like that. That looks good. Great. Put this aside. Now, come back to the rice. Just heat to low. Cover it so it continues to cook. We have a little bit of some water. This is basically the same bowl that I used to color the potatoes. Just gonna go in with some food color. Well, if you wanna go a little bit more fancier, you can go in with some saffron. Okay, so let me see if I can get my saffron somewhere. You don't need to look at me looking for that. I don't know where the saffron is. Well, you don't. DJ, where's my saffron? Okay, I can't see. Forget it. Wait, so what we're gonna do now, dilute this completely, and then go with, okay, on my previous YouTube, on my famous YouTube video that I'm making biryani, a lot of people were asking, what are you putting on the rice? I am gonna emphasize, this is yellow food coloring with a little bit of water, and then you drizzle it like that. I'm gonna say it again, yellow food coloring with water. If you have saffron, keep it in the mix, and then drizzle it like that. Oh my God, tomato! So once you have your yellow food coloring in the mix, look at that, the rice is nice and all the liquid is almost evaporated. Now you wanna cover it and let it cook until fluffy. Reduce heat to super low, and then just let it cook. And that's it. Voila. After this, we're gonna plate, and then we are gonna have our Eid lunch. Let's do this. Alright, now let's take our rice. Woo! That looks good. Now what I like is basically the onions that I retained. I'm just gonna top them a little bit over the rice, just to get a little bit of that oniony kind of flavor on the rice. And of course, let's check our, woo! rojo. That rojo looks beautiful. That rojo looks amazing. It's time to serve. But before serving, there's actually two versions of this biryani. There is a paneer version and then the goat version. So I'm going to show you what the paneer version basically is going to look like. So this is basically what the paneer, can you see this? Can you see this? Yeah. So this is paneer biryani. So this is for the vegetarian options and for the vegetarians out there. So what's happening is that it's the same recipe. I'm going to put the recipe down below on my comment section, or what you call it, the down below YouTube. You can just check it out in the comment section. You can get the recipe. I'll put the paneer version and the the goat version. Alright, so this is the goat version, and let's take a look at the paneer version. So that's the paneer version. I know I made this off camera. Reason being is that it's the same recipe. The only thing that changes is that this is paneer and that is goat. So you're gonna follow the same process, but then cook it with paneer instead of goat if you're a vegetarian. So this is basically what really happens. So we're gonna serve this and then we are gonna enjoy this for Eid. Let's do this. So we're gonna take that rojo and then we are gonna come and pour it over. Oh my god, those potatoes are super soft. Woo-wee. Goodness, rojo mango. Whoa, that is good. That is good. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is fantastic. Really good. This aside. Great, now we're going to take the paneer version. Again, it's the same recipe. The only thing that changed was the paneer, was the goat to the paneer. Oh my god, that looks gorgeous. That looks gorgeous. This aside. Oh god. Great, now it's time to fluff up the rice. Look at that. Ooh, my god. How do you know that your rice is nice and fluffy? Is when you take a fork and fluff it up like that. Oh my god, that is gorgeous! Yes, 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 biryani rice. Ooh, that looks good. That looks good. Lovely, look at that, beautiful, colorful, love it. Ready? So you know what? I'm just gonna put this on the table and we're gonna enjoy this lovely biryani. Let's do this. Yummy for my tummy! Great! And then we're gonna have some the paneer version. It's time to eat. Great, so I guess that's more of it. I'm just gonna adjust myself. Hi girls, how you doing? Great. So, hey there, how are you? Great. So we have our goat or mutton biryani, and of course we have the paneer version, and of course the rice to go with the biryani. Of course, to go with it, candy to go with it. We have some acharige. So we're talking about a lovely mango pickle that we're just gonna mix it up together. Vurunya mwanangu. So before we start eating. Before we start eating, we're just gonna wish you guys Eid Mubarak. Have a lovely day. It's gonna be amazing, awesome. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up, right? How do you do a thumbs up? You give us a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and let's take it from there. Lovely recipes are gonna come up very soon on this channel. You guys are awesome. I love you. Let's do this. Eid Mubarak. Let's enjoy. Can you get your plate? Yeah! Fast lady. Now we're gonna get the mochari. Oh, I didn't get a spoon. I'm gonna get a spoon. So unseal this and wrap it. Yeah, that's done. Now we're gonna get a spoon for the acharike.